Welcome to Coffee with Closers. In this series, we interview top real estate producers that are out there making big things happen in the real estate industry. That way you can learn from their failures and their big wins so you can start winning more in your real estate business. Welcome to the video. Today we have a very special guest. We have Emilio Despirito with the Engel & Volkers group in Rhode Island. He just opened this brokerage, which is a luxury brokerage firm. He also runs a team that does over $55 million a year in real estate sales. And he's been in real estate 9 years. In this video, we're gonna talk about how iBuyers, Zillow, and some of the big tech players are gonna disrupt the industry, possibly moving forward. And we're gonna get Emilio's take on what he thinks is gonna happen to the real estate industry in the next 5 years. So Emilio, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chris.
100%.
Appreciate it, bro. So yeah, I mean, these technology companies are already disrupting the industry. In Rhode Island, so we're in Rhode Island, we're in a really small pocket here.
Yeah.
And a very small market compared to large markets like California per se, or I mean, there's several markets there, but Texas or big states like that where there's going to be bigger metro markets.
Yes.
They're already going into places like Phoenix and other places and just gobbling up market share. I mean, I think it was like 2 years ago, iBuyers, if you don't know what that is, Google iBuyers, you've got to get familiar with those, gobbled up, I think, 5% of the market share. This was pre-COVID. Wow. 5% of the market share in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, Phoenix, Arizona, bro, is 18,000 realtors alone.
Wow.
That's right.
That's a competitive market to begin with.
That's a massive market. So they went in and gobbled 5% of the market share. These are buyers buying online, click, buy a house. That's it, right?
Yeah.
iBuyers. So now think about that for a second. Now, COVID happened, those iBuyers kind of fell, right? Mm-hmm. And realtors kind of came in and picked up like the fallout. But what happened is now, for the first time over the past couple of months, iBuyers, the numbers of transactions have gone up over pre-COVID numbers. So that is not a trend. This is something that is going to continue.
Wow. So it's here to stay.
It's here to stay. Absolutely.
Okay. And do you feel that some of the other tech companies like Zillow and Redfin are going to get on this action, or you think they're going to impact the industry in another way?
Yeah, see, Zillow and Redfin have fantastic websites. They're super easy to use. They're focused on the consumer, okay? And what the consumer wants, when we think about it, is they don't want antiquated anything, right? So when you look at it, like even like I hate to relate the real estate business to the car business, Chris, but when you look at like CarMax or what's the one where they deliver the car to you? Carvana, right? Those are fantastic business models because now what do they take out? They take out all of the sleaziness that that consumers hate, right? And I think a lot of realtors do business really, really great, okay? But anytime there's salespeople involved, people kind of tend to get a little iffy. Maybe they've been burnt or know somebody else that's been burnt, and when they're not working with the right person, they're gonna lose money. So what happens is there is an opportunity for tech companies to come in and make it look like the consumer is getting a value, but it's our job to educate consumers on why working with the tech companies or working with iBuyers is not necessarily the best case. There's no such thing as one size fits all, but the cost of it is actually so much more, and you're looking at anywhere from 10 to 20% in fees from my research that I've done working with iBuyers.
Wow. Okay, that's huge. The big question, Emilio, this is creating a lot of buzz in a lot of the Facebook groups. You know, commission compression. So a lot of agents are talking about that. They're talking about commissions going down and it being a big concern. So do you think a lot of these other companies that are trying to, revolutionize the real estate industry going forward, do you think it's going to have a big impact on agents?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no, Chris. So there's different market segments that this will affect more than others. I mean, when you look at it, right? People still buy Louis Vuitton. They buy, and then some people buy the knockoff, right? But everyone wants a Louis Vuitton. Everybody wants the best of the best. Everybody wants the Capital Grille service, treatment. They want the best of the best. It's just people. It's what we want. As Americans, we want the best, right? So do I think that these companies are going to make real estate agents go away? Companies like Redfin and whatnot? No, because they hire real estate agents. But when I look at companies like that, I hate to say it, but they give their employees an hourly rate. Okay, so these people aren't 1099, and the whole service model is completely different than what it would be like if you're working with a team like you or I. So it's a lot less personalized, and it's more kind of like you feel like you're working with a corporation, and they just do things completely differently. They, from what I understand, they'll price your home off of their automated value, which I found to actually be a lot lower than when we've been able to get our clients. So let's just say, in retrospect, they'll save you $10,000, but your home is priced $15,000 under what you should get for it. And I'm not saying it's a deviant thing that they do. I think it's just the way their algorithm works. I would rather have a local agent that actually was able to make it with commissions and make it in the market, go out and list and sell my home. So I think there's a lot of consumers that see the value in working with a hyper local agent or advisor that understands the market and is going to get them a higher market value, because it's all about bottom line numbers, Chris.
Yes.
Right. There's another thing too. So with commission compression, these companies are coming in offering either low fees as well, and then when agents like you or I, maybe with a better type of service and marketing platform, come in and go over our fees, sometimes agents will drop their jaws. And they'll be like, well, why would I do that when this company does this? Not understanding it's all about the bottom line, about the negotiations, about repairs, about appraisal passing, about all of that stuff happening. And there's just a lot more to it that the public and that I think agents don't really get. So I do see that continuing, but I see commission compression happening in lower price ranges. I don't see that hitting the luxury market anywhere near as much as it will. And I would say under $500,000 homes.
Okay, that makes good sense. So if you guys have questions on this video, drop it in the comment section below. We'll do our best to get to those and answer those questions for you. If you like more real estate content, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in.